You're 30 years old and you finally realize it's time to buy some term life insurance. Don't worry, it's not too late. If you haven't bought life insurance yet, then most likely you've probably hit the state in your life where maybe you're newly married, maybe you've welcomed a little one, 2 or 3 into your life, and now priorities have become just that, a priority. You want to make sure that your family is taken care of, so now you're looking to purchase term life insurance. For me, I had purchased life insurance when I first got married, but once we had our first son, buying life insurance became that much more a priority. So making sure you have enough coverage to make sure that your wife is taken care of and also your son is imperative. Now, the common mistake I see most 30-year-olds make when purchasing term life insurance is that they just don't buy enough. They think that $50,000 or $100,000 is going to cut it, and it's not. But how much do you buy when you're 30 years old? Now, you can look at it in a few different ways. If you're going to buy term life insurance in your 30s, then you might want to buy a big enough term policy to make sure that you're taken care of for the rest of your life. Now, if you're like me, where I purchased a term life insurance when I first got married, and then when we welcomed our first son, I knew that I needed to up our coverage. And I thought I had enough, but sure enough, welcoming our second son and knowing that we plan on having a third child later on, I wanted to get all the life insurance I needed at that point in time. So that's when I went out and purchased a very large term life insurance policy, knowing that my family will be taken care of. And let me define that. What does that mean that my family is taken care of? Well, that means that my wife could pay off the mortgage, she could take the proceeds, invest it, and have enough money to take care of her and the kids without having to go to work, to making sure that they could go to college, and to not have to worry about any expenses for the rest of their life. And that's what was important to me. So when you look to buying term life insurance in your 30s, this might be the time where you want to really amp the coverage. I bought a $2.25 million term life policy, and I was only paying around, I think, $1,400 a year for all my life insurance coverage. So is that a lot of money? It may be in your situation, but also you have to remember what's important to you. Can you take away from your budget on the unneeded things from the wants versus the needs to make sure that your family is taken care of? If you got any more questions, this is Jeff Rose, Certified Financial Planner. Leave a comment below or check me on the site, termlifeinsurancebyjeff.com. We'll see you soon.